Hey guys, Luke here, and welcome back to my Rugby League Live 3 West Tigers career mode. This is Season 3, and we're just about nearing the end of Season 3. I think we're up to round 23 currently, and this first game will be taking on the South Sydney Rabbitohs, who are in second spot actually, so it is a top of the table clash. I'll be honest, at the time I didn't know it was a top of the table clash, but we're just looking to keep our win streak alive. Now, I haven't mentioned it too much, I mentioned it briefly in the last episode, but we are undefeated so far this season, so we're looking at an invincible season. That'd be incredible. Now, looking at this Rabbitohs side, actually is quite strong. Adam Reynolds moving on at the end of the year from the Rabbitohs, but are still there currently, and their side is actually really good. I don't know who one of their wingers is, but I know Aaron Gray's really good in this game, and obviously Inglis is still really good, and yeah, it's just a great side overall, and there's a reason they're in second spot, and yeah, it's going to be a tough game for us, you would think. Now, Rabbitohs actually starting off quite strong here, making a few breaks, and thankfully we come up with a tackle right there that saves the day. But yeah, Rabbitohs just still constantly making breaks, and looks like they're going to end up picking up the first try here. I think it's Adam Reynolds who ends up scoring. It is Adam Reynolds, the man we briefly talked about before, but he ends up scoring a try, and Isaac Luke will kick the goal, and I think you'll find that they went through a few different goal kickers, maybe. Well, you'd think so. I mean, Adam Reynolds, I'm not sure why he wouldn't be goal kicking, but obviously he isn't. And then right there, we got a handover. Well, we ended up forcing a handover, is what I should say. And off the back of that, Tim Simona, he crosses over the line. He ends up scoring a try. Gets us right back into the game, so there's a chance it'll be 6-all. It is a pretty tough kick. It's from fairly wide out, but the wind does help us there. We didn't hit it in the sweet spot, did Curtis Sirenin, but the wind sort of brought it back, and I mean, it wasn't a bad strike overall. Now, Sam Thaiday causing a bit of damage here, and Tim Simona is through a gap there. I don't know who that was, maybe McCoy, I don't know who it was, but someone should have really made a tackle there, and they didn't, and it was a bit of shit. Now, I don't know what was going through the thought process of whoever just kicked the ball then, but Tedesco is looking to make him pay. So he goes through Gray, someone's coming across there late, and I think it is Gray who comes up with a try-saving tackle right here. You can see he ends up touching the ball there. It is a knock-on. Now, right here, you might be thinking, oh, he must have got the ball down. I thought he must have got the ball down as to why I showed this replay. But it turns out he ended up dropping it over the line by the time he was sort of trying to slide it back. So it was quite unfortunate, and it was a little bit of a WTF moment. But thankfully, Kevin Aguama is going to make up for it. I think it's Dylan Walker possibly chasing there, or Inglis. I don't know who it was, but Kevin Aguama has left them for dead right there, and he has gone the distance. He has scored a try, put us ahead, and it was right before halftime as well. So it was a great time to score a try, and I was just happy that Kevin Aguama was able to just get ahead of everybody, because once he's in space, he doesn't get caught, except for like last game, whatever, when he got caught by one of the Titans players, but he didn't have much of a lead on them. Anyways, 12-6 at halftime. Completions are okay. Rabbitohs actually have really good completions, 7 from 7, and what's killing them is they just haven't got the go forward for some reason in the forwards, which is a little bit strange, but I'd say we've got a deserved lead so far. Now, here's a penalty, and yet again, we're taking another shot at goal. It's what we've been doing lately. We went away from that sort of tactic for a little while throughout the season, and I suppose it did work out quite well, but we decided to go back for the sure, go back to taking the 2 points. It's a sure thing, and I don't really need to explain myself again about that. I did it last episode. Now, there's another penalty. I did consider taking another shot at goal. That's another 2 points, but we did end up just kicking for touch, and James Tedesco scores another try. He does score a fair few tries in similar fashion like that. It's pretty amazing how he just palms off a player and just goes straight under the post. I think that's at least his third or fourth try he scored, like that. But yeah, that is a very poor offload. I think it might have been Aaron Woods who got the offload, and obviously Elijah Taylor had no chance of catching that one. It was just very, very poor. But off the back of that, we had an opportunity there. Kevin Aguama so close to getting intercept. Would have been another try, and Adam Reynolds, I think it is, going to put up a bomb there, and it's up against Kevin Aguama, but Dylan Walker out jumps him, out leaps him, just straight up just destroyed him really. He grabbed the ball, put it down, and South's back in the game. Isaac Luke kicking the goal from the sideline. I don't know, what is it, legendary? I can't remember what the hardest difficulty is actually called, but they have no worries. Like, they've, in terms of kicking from the sideline, they don't miss often, and then we end up screwing up big time there. That's what we've been doing lately. You can see Rabbitohs getting back into the game off our silly mistakes, and we just got to cut that shit out. If we want to win the comp, we're winning games, but if we want to win the comp, we got to really cut out all those stupid mistakes, and it's just not good enough. We didn't start off that way in the season. Last season, we kept the mistakes to a minimum, really, and yeah, we just something's not clicking at the moment, and you can see Rabbitohs just pretty much kill the game from himself there. I think it was Adam Reynolds who ends up getting sin-binned, but Elijah Taylor ends up going for a gap there, which probably was caused by the Adam Reynolds sin-binning, but I don't mind. We'll take advantage of it. And Cameron King goes through, throws a bit of a dummy, but in the end, I think he threw a dummy which wasn't really needed. But yeah, we'll take it, and we pretty much secure the game there. A bit over 10 minutes to go. If we can kick the goal, which we do, that is game over in my eyes. 8-point lead. I think it is anyways. Yes, an 8-point lead, and we're looking to extend it actually. Just so much space, and I see Chris Lawrence gets the ball, and it actually was brought down. I don't know who it was who made the tackle, but that was a great bit of play there by the Rabbitohs player. Let's be honest, like Chris Lawrence, really, he should have got the ball out to Nofaluma, who was on the wing there, but he didn't. But in the end, we ended up winning. See, completions weren't bad, but Rabbitohs actually had 100% completions in that game, so that's probably a good reason why they're so high up in the ladder as what they are. But yeah, the top four at the moment, Tigers, Storm, Rabbitohs and Dragons. It is pretty tight between the top four sides, but I can't really see anybody breaking into that top four side. Bulldogs possibly. I think there's another team on 26 points, but yeah, Sharks are actually a pretty good side in this game. They're the second team we're taking on. And they got Wateni Zelezniak, they've got Sam Perrott, Valentine Holmes. Lola He is a big signing for them. I swear they had someone else a halfback earlier in the season, but yeah, the halfback might be a bit of a letdown for them, but Lola here is a huge signing for them. He's one of the better 5'8s in the game. He's someone who I did look at signing last season to come over for this season currently, but yeah, he just wanted way too much money, so you know, there's probably a reason to it. That's why he left the Warriors. Sharks must have offered him bucket loads of cash there, but Nofaluma starts us off very strong, just hitting the edges straight from the kickoff, as you should do if you're looking to score points. It's not a hard game, Rugby League Live 3, let's be honest. Just got to take advantage of all the exploits, and hitting the edges from the kickoff is definitely one of them. And Curtis Sirinen, he kicks the goal from right in front, and we're in the lead right from the get-go at Shark Park there, so, or Amondas, whatever it's called right now. And Aaron Woods comes up with a pretty good run there. Now, usually we would probably get a penalty, but we didn't do it. It was actually quite a slow play, the ball, and off the back of that, Nguama had a chance to go and get us a second try there. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, and we do have a really shitty pass. I think it might be Joel Thompson, possibly, who must have signed from the Dragons, possibly last year. I don't know if Joel Thompson played in the grand final against us, but he ends up scoring a try, running away. Just a shitty offload, and this is what I'm talking about. Just the stupid errors coming to bite us on the arse, really. And sooner than later, you'll be thinking our win streak will come to an end because of this, whether it's in a final, whether it's another grand final loss. I don't think I could handle another grand final loss. But yeah, 6-all after 15 minutes, not too bad. But David Clemmer comes up with a big run there. Unfortunately, he was brought down by a few players. He couldn't quite take on the fullback. He has done it in the past. But James Tedesco looking to score a try, and he offloads it straight to Valentine Holmes. And Valentine Holmes will not be caught. There is zero chance Valentine Holmes gets caught with that much of a start. And yeah, Valentine Holmes is someone who I did look at signing as well for next season. Tedesco, obviously on huge money. And you see, he just got those little stupid errors like you saw just then, and you know, Valentine Holmes benefited from it greatly. Scores a try, puts the Sharks in front for the first time this game, and not too many times do we go behind in game, so it was quite an interesting game. Chris Lawrence gets it straight back for us, as the Sharks couldn't complete their set straight after, which was quite good for us actually, because momentum's a huge thing in this game, I believe. And like I said, the kickoff is hard to defend, whether whether you've got the ball or whether the computer's got the ball. They do attack it pretty well from the kickoff. So yeah, we were pretty lucky that they threw a forward pass straight away, and they had another chance there. They got around Tedesco, but I think someone caught up to him and made the tackle. I don't know who it was, maybe Granville or someone, but that was a really nice kick from Granville actually, and I showed that because it did sort of put the Sharks down their own end. It was in their own 10-metre line where it went out, and yeah, they ended up coming up with another error, and here's another error that they've done, so that's 2 in a row. Unfortunately for us, this time we get driven back with Nofaluma. That actually doesn't happen too often, but the field position did give us a great opportunity to kick a field goal. It was something that I wanted to do, but didn't really set it up in time. But yeah, we have time to set it up this time. Luke Brooks, can he smack it over? Yes, he can. So that is the field goal. Luke Brooks puts us ahead by 1 point, 13-12, and it was from about 26 metres out. So it was quite a nice field goal, and that will take us to half-time with a 1 point lead. I was pretty happy to take that lead in the half-time, but yeah, tries to Chris Lawrence and Nofaluma, and for the Sharks it was Valentine Holmes and Joel Thompson, and both mine you were errors from us that they ended up running away and scoring untouched. So that was a little bit frustrating that we're not getting beat because well, we're not getting beat at all, but Sharks aren't scoring points because they're really good. They're scoring points because we're playing shit. Now, apologies for that, my dogs did a bark, but we're cutting back the inside here. Sirenin gets it to someone, go to Brooks, to Taylor, to Galloway, and pretty much just got a draw on pass here. Sam Thaiday will get it to Tim Simona, and we end up scoring 0 tackle. That was really, really good work from us there. And Tim Simona scored a try, giving us a lead of now 7 points. Curtis Sirenin kicked the goal, and it wasn't a tough kick, let's be honest. It was a pretty easy kick there, and we're looking to keep scoring. Here. Keith Galloway comes up with a huge run there, at least 20 to 30 metres, and off the back of that we put up a bomb there. I think it was Luke Brooks possibly. Sirenin knocks the ball down. You can see Nofaluma, he's got acres of space out there on the wing. He really should have come in probably. There wasn't really an opportunity to get the ball to him, but if we did, that was try time. Now Tedesco, off the back of that, he got the ball. I think it was Nofaluma end up with the ball through the pass to Tedesco. It is something that I like to do, that sort of play, but yeah, we couldn't end up scoring a try or anything, but it did give us the opportunity to get the penalty, which led us down to this end, and Tim Simona scoring his second try of the game. So we're starting to blow open this game, and it seems to be a common theme with this as of late, getting to a big lead and then getting a bit complacent and throwing stupid passes like this, which result in tries. I think it's Takatizi this time. Sorry, it's Jason Bakuya actually who ends up scoring. He's come off the bench, and Michael Ennis kicking the goal from right in front, and he's 3 from 3 this game. So Mick Ennis having a pretty good game, but yet again, that's another try scored off the back of us being shit. Now, finally, Sharks have an opportunity of their own, and it is the number 5 who will go off and score. I think it's Sam Perrott. Yes, it is Sam Perrott. He did have an opportunity to just draw and pass, but it didn't really matter either way. Now, they're back into the game. There's less than 10 minutes to go, and we've really got to be wary of the kickoff. Like I said, kickoffs are really hard to defend, so we made that tackle right there, but did have a pretty quick play the ball. And Lola here gets on the outside of Griezmann, and he gets the ball away to, I think it might be Valentine Holmes again, and it's a foot race here. Can Tedesco catch him? Doesn't look like he's going to be able to catch him, and Valentine Holmes will score second try of the game, and it actually puts the Sharks in the lead, and we're at huge risk of win streak being destroyed right here. Lola here kicks a goal, and that's their third goal kicker of the game, I believe, so that's quite interesting. But they're making another break here. Takatizi, I think it is. And we got quite lucky that we ended up making that tackle. And as a result, it gives us an opportunity to try and win back this game. And that's exactly what we're going to be trying to do. Kevin Aguama palms off a play right there, and he will score another try. Looks to be winning the game for us. There is less than a minute to go, so we shouldn't be losing the game from here. And Kevin Aguama ends up scoring right under the post. And a kick for the lead here. Curtis Sirenin should be able to kick the goal. And he does so. And that is 5 from 5. Curtis Sirenin puts us in the lead, which should win us the game. Well, they should. That's what you would think. Lola here does the kick-off here. Tedesco just trying to wind down the clock here, really. Stuffing around. We cut back inside. Lola here was right there. And then I realised things are opening up here, and we're looking to score another try. And Tedesco gets a pass off, and I don't know why the hell I threw that pass. And that will be the win streak over. I couldn't believe it. A part of me, it was kind of a little bit mad, but at the same time, I thought it was a bit funny that we end up losing in that fashion. We have all those wins in a row, get up to about round 24, I think it was, and end up losing because we decided to run it after 80 minutes had already been passed, and Sam Perrott was the one who actually scored. So I've got to say I was a little bit disappointed, but I mean, I can't be too mad. It's a great run that we had, and a 36-31 loss. In the end, it just says that we're conceding too many points, and you can see that I just can't believe Ennis, Lola here, and Wade Graham. I can't believe how many goal kickers they had. I thought that was quite funny, but we're still miles out ahead. It doesn't matter if we lose. We can lose all the games for the rest of the season up to the finals, and we'll still have the minor premiership. We started it up many rounds ago. You see that Manly actually on the bottom, so Manly and the Eels playing it out for the Wooden Spoon. But a top 4 is pretty much wrapped up, and yeah, that's where this video is going to wrap up. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter at Mr. Luke MYT, Facebook page in the description below, and I'll see you for my next video. Bye guys.